in the book of Samuel, the 2 Samuel, the 4th chapter, and you can start from the 4th verse. In this verse and what happened in this particular time, there's something tragic happened. Something tragic happened. There was this young boy who was 5 years old who in one day lost his father and his grandfather in battle. And when the nurse that was taking care of him heard the news, she was afraid, and out of haste, she picked him up and ran, and she was running for safety. But in her getting up and running for safety, she made a mistake. She let this young boy named Mephibosheth slip out of her fingers and fall, and he became lame in both of his feet. Hear me. There's some of you that are listening to me right now. In your childhood days, you were abused, you were ignored, you were manipulated, you were molested. You saw all kind of stuff that you shouldn't have seen. You grew up too fast, and it left a scar. It left a scar, and this scar, all of your life, it showed up in your relationships. It showed up. It showed up in the worst times of your life, and it's almost like it's an unfair thing because you're dealing with something that really wasn't your fault. Your mother, your father, your peers, or whoever it was, they drop you. That was supposed to take care of you. That was supposed to make sure you grow right, make sure you love right, make sure you think right. You were dropped, and it wasn't even your fault. Just like this young boy, Mephibosheth. The nurse was doing a good thing, but she made a mistake. In your life, there are people around you, they might was doing a good thing, their heart was in the right place. But the unfortunate thing, in the end, you suffered for it. You suffered from many other people's mistakes, and you said, I wonder when. This is so unfair. I gotta live this way all of my life because of a condition, because someone else did to me. It's made you angry. It's made you upset in all kind of ways, just like Mephibosheth. But the thing about with Mephibosheth, what he did not know, he had a connection, he had a lineage with the king, because his father was his king's best friend. And when the king's best friend, which was David, heard of the death of his father and his grandfather, he sought after this young boy. And in the end, even though this young boy was lame, he sat at the king's table dining. Hear me and hear me well. It's been unfortunate what you've been through. It's been unfair what you've had to deal with. Unfair to put these things upon you. You've been hurt, and it's almost like you've been sheared, or you've been manipulated, or indoctrinated to feel or think a certain kind of way. But hear me. You're about to have an encounter with, hey, what's happening? You're about to have an encounter. You're about to have an encounter with your king. You're about to have an encounter with God. He's about to take all the pain away. Matter of fact, he's going to cause you to dine with him. And in the presence of your enemies, he's going to cause you to find peace in a way that you've never had before. Is that all right? God bless you.